Thank you. Well, this morning we are joined by Oklahoma City Mayor David Holt for our Thursday chats.
Mayor Holt, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, good morning.
Well, we are hearing the forecast for next week. It sounds like another Arctic blast coming our way. Kind of had a round one this week. How do you think the city's weather response was helping Oklahoma City residents?
Well, good so far. And of course, obviously the roads were not impacted this week as much as we might have feared, but we've always got our crews. We've got our snow routes. I'll always encourage people to familiarize themselves with that snow route map if they need to get out on days like that. But we were ready to go. We had the plows out, and the roads were treated anyways, because that always happens in advance. But ultimately, as you know, it wasn't so bad. So a little bit of practice for the future, and we'll see what happens next week.
Can't wait to see how that beet juice works. Everyone's really talking about that one.
That's right. That's right.
Next question for you, sir. The Oklahoma City Human Rights Commission held its first meeting this week since the 1990s. Can you talk to us about how that works and what the focus is right now?
Yeah, and when you put it that way, it sounds like they forgot to meet for 25 years. But in reality, they were disbanded in the 1990s, really over bigotry. And after the summer of 2020, we had a task force that looked at this issue again. And after a very thoughtful and methodical exploration and ultimately a lengthy council discussion that, of course, we've probably talked about here before, it was reinstated. And Valerie Couch is the new chair, and we have 8 other members representing each of the city's wards. And their first official meeting was finally this week. So history was made. We're no longer an outlier. We joined most large American cities in having a Human Rights Commission. And to your question, they'll be meeting to, obviously discuss issues of human rights. Sometimes that's more of a general discussion. They also are empowered to serve as sort of an arbiter between conflicts that come up in certain parameters. And more than I can go into this morning, but definitely go to okc.gov if you want to learn more about our Human Rights Commission and if you want to engage with it.
Mr. Mayor, the Asian community is very important to Oklahoma City. We have 50,000 Asian residents bringing in more than $1 billion. The Asian Chamber of Commerce, very necessary here in the metro. Would you like to talk about that for a moment?
Yeah. Exciting day yesterday as we kicked off the city's brand new Asian Business Chamber of Commerce. So, as you said, I mean, big impact. This is a community of over 50,000 people in the metro. A lot of people know how it kind of began with the arrival of a lot of Vietnamese immigrants in the 80s and 70s, 80s, and 90s. And now it's such a thriving part of our city. It has sort of a geographic home with the Asian district around 23rd and Classen, but it's really spread across the city. And this chamber will be an advocacy group, and it'll be a place as well for Asian business owners to learn from each other and get the resources they need to succeed. And I think that this community will only continue to thrive and only continue to be more and more a part of our city.
Mayor, thanks for talking to us on this Thursday. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
All right.